Ahoy, shipmates! Oh, apologies, shipmates, a bit croaky today. I was just setting up here, and I've just noticed I think we've already got some wavers. They were looking at their devices and trying to work out where the camera was, and then giving a little cautious wave. They were probably watching port cam rather than ship's TV. Oh, look.
BTS, Red Eagle, hooking.
Now, there are people there comparing shots. 2 departures today, shipmates. I didn't realise we'd be back in time. Sky Princess departing at 4 o'clock, in fact. I heard on the radio that she's radioed in, and she said that they were loading final provisions. And then she'd let us know on the radio when she's ready to single up, but estimated to be running just a couple of minutes afterwards. Then at 6 o'clock we have the MSC Virtuosa. So just the 2 today, but we'll hear Sky Princess. Let's have a look at the weather. Wind direction is...
BTS, Red Eagle, go ahead.
What is the wind direction? Wind direction is from the south. Oh, that's perfect. That will help blow the horns towards us. I'm not hearing VTS on the radio. I'm hearing all the ships, but not hearing VTS.
BTS, Red Osprey.
Oh, that's more like it. That's a decent, enthusiastic wave. Well done.
BTS, Red Osprey. BTS, Red Osprey.
Oh, Red Osprey can't hear VTS either. That's not just me then.
Oh, copy, thank you.
Well, no, it's just me. Why can't I hear VTS? I hear the ships really well. Yeah, well. Oh, is something going wrong, isn't there? Not like yesterday, shipmates. No, I don't know if you managed to see yesterday. Yesterday we had the one manoeuvre broke down on the way out of Southampton, departing Southampton water. She ended up parking herself just off Bramblebank, or just into Bramblebank, just on the edge of it, while they got the engine working. Now she is over here. There you go. She's now in the nav anchorage. I'd imagine they're continuing repairs in the one manoeuvre. But that was quite interesting. She did delay the departure of the cruise ship, which I can't remember which one it was. Useless sometimes. Which ship was it? Oh, it'll come to me eventually. Anyway, whatever ship it was delayed by an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, Queen Anne. Queen Anne, yes, that's right. There we go. Fairly calm out there today. Oh, what is the wind? Wind. Oh, yeah, wind's below 10. Also, all the cameras are looking reasonably steady. A bit of a dull, dark day, I've noticed. I've had to put the lights on pretty much all day. It does disappointingly, it's that time of year. But on the flip side, look at that. It was 18C earlier, 91% humidity. It feels really balmy outside. You know, it's really rather wonderful. Boy, there, Ellie Murley, who else got the chats? Well, there's Scat Pack Bob. Yeah, also the Artemis Queen Anne. Yeah, I got it. I got there eventually, shipmate. Oh, there, John Dearlove says, just hot in from work. Whoop, just in time. Yeah, you and me too. You and me too, shipmates. Oh, that's Morrisian, and she says that she's got friends on the Virtuosa.
BTS, Red Eagle.
6 o'clock. Hopefully, we could be able to see them as a potentially.
BTS Eagle, just for your information, there appears to be a yacht about 3 cables east of the Hook Buoy that's run aground. They've got both their sails still up, and it looks like there's a person in the water. Doesn't appear to be any immediate distress, but just for information.
Oh, hello. Let's have a look. Oh, let's have a look.
Thank you.
See if we can see where this yacht is. Sails up and run aground east of the Hook. Okay. I should be able to see that on Netley Cam, I think. Let's have a look. Running aground is a bit of a tactical error. Let's have a look. Where would it be? 3 cables. Did he say 3 cables east? I think I've got it. I know where that's stuck. Yeah, stuck on the entrance to... Right, that's that bit of water there. No, that one's not stuck. That's moving. Unless they've just got moving. I don't know then. Yeah. No, I can't see it. Yeah, that's the exit to the Hamble River. It often catches people out. There's a real bank that goes out a long way into Southampton water. Yeah. No, no. I can't see it. Of course, I thought we were going to have more events happening on the channel. But it looks fairly calm out there at the moment. We've got low wind. The wind's in the right direction. That should help blow the horn for Sky Princess over our way. Sky Princess here in 46th berth. Well, the shipmate Artemis says it was 99% humidity here this morning. Well, whereabouts is here, shipmate? Well, I think it was probably the same here as well. It was pretty high. Ahoy there, Deborah Speller. Yeah. And ahoy there, William. And ahoy there, Carol Phillips. Right, I think I've done all my ahoys. So it's fairly low tide according to our tide gauge. Yeah, there we go. Just down round, coming into low tide. Really noticed that on itching cam. It's very low over there. The pilot from Sky Princess radioed in to say they were just loading the final stores and he would come over with the numbers. But my radio seems to have gone wonky. Well, Ellie Murray says, I assume you know by now they've misspelled manoeuvre. Yes, I know they've misspelled manoeuvre. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. The one manoeuvre. Well, when I was looking originally at the map, I looked at it very, very quickly and thought it said one manure. But, I realised that's probably not the right name. Well, not for a container ship anyway. Perhaps the right name for a different type of ship. Oh, the ship at Artemis. Oh, he says he's in Cannock near Staffordshire. Oh, all right. Yeah, so pretty humid around the entire country today, I think. Yeah, it sounded like there was problems with the engine, so the pilot just parked it on the edge of the bramble bank. Stopped it from drifting too far. They dropped anchor, managed to get the one manoeuvre working well enough. And I noticed she had tug company all the way over to the Nab anchorage. So I'm assuming they were still having technical difficulties. So they managed to get just enough motive force to get there, and then probably repair it at their own speed. Normally most of these container ships contain all their spares on board, even pistons and cylinders. I don't think they have crankshafts. I think that's about the only thing they don't have. There's the pallets. There you go. They're just loading the last final. Looks like they're bringing in the pallet ramp from their side there. That's that orange thing they're dropping down. You can see the skies have been, well, just overcast and a bit miserable. Very dark day. Sky Princess. Oh, hello. Got more wavers again. Oh, doing well with wavers. Oh, synchronised wavers this time as well. Not entirely sure they're looking in the right direction. They could, of course, be waving to people on Town Quay, but I think as they're staring at a device, my guess is they're shipmates. Hi, Princess. She's due away any moment now. Oh, well, she'll hear on the radio shortly. And she's off on what looks quite attractive at the moment. It's a 12-day round trip to the Canary Islands. Let's see, wonder what the weather's like in the Canary Islands. Shall we have a look? Current weather in the Canary Islands. Oh, it's a little bit hit and miss, but it's in the low 20s, sunny, cloudy, which I think is pretty decent this time of year. That's really probably quite enjoyable. You can sit out on deck, maybe have to put on a jumper or cardi in the evening. So there we go. And waving again. But certainly, I was going to say certainly warmer than the UK, but frankly, it's quite warm in the UK at the moment. Apparently it's all coming from the south. The weather is from the south. Yes, I imagine we'll hear something from the pilot shortly. Then at 6 o'clock, it's the MSC Virtuosa. It's going to be quite dark by then, but I thought it was worth a broadcast, especially before Sky Princess. Sky Princess is not here for much longer. When she's got a few more cruises, and then at the end of November, she heads one way over to Fort Lauderdale. And then we don't see her again. She's in Fort Lauderdale, buzzing around the Caribbean during the winter months, and then she comes back in March. I just think that's a...
Roger, 6 VTS, traffic information, UKD Bluefin, about to start the Bramble turnout bound to the east. The Red Osprey, Northwest Netley outbound. Next vessel away from Southampton, the Sky Princess of 46 berth at stations to depart. White berth still in force at SO number 4.
Yeah, I think that's something I could get on board with. Wintering in Caribbean. Maybe I could find a little island and set up a ship's TV from the Caribbean. Or I'd have to have an alternative channel, wouldn't I? Caribbean ships or Caribbean ships. I'd appeal to the American audience then. Well, the shipmate Colin Bear says it's sunny in southeast London this PM. Oh, you've been lucky. It's been really dark here. They're still waving. I don't know who to. Let's have a look. What's going on? Still got all the lines up. And a couple of things manoeuvring around there. Forklifts or telehandlers, whatever they are. Well, then Liz McLachlan says, what did she say? Ahoy, Captain. Spanners, shipmates. Introducing our son Alistair and granddaughter Ava to you all from a murky air. Oh, murky air, yeah. Yeah, it's murky. Murky's a good way of putting it, shipmate. Murky and muggy. No less. Oh, it reminds me, actually, in case you're wondering, I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, and if you're lucky, I remember to press that button. Most of the time, I don't, or I get halfway through the broadcast. Yeah, so we've really got a few more departures for Sky Princess, and that it really does become very quiet here in the port of Southampton. Once you get certainly to the end of October, end of November, they all start scarpering off to warmer climes, like migratory birds. They winter in the Caribbean. MSC Virtuosa, she's only on a 4-day cruise, calling in at Cherbourg and Zeebrugge. That's quite a short one, bit of a taster cruise that. And again, she'll only be in port until the end of, beginning first week in November. And then she too also disappears off to the Caribbean. And then she's in the Caribbean until April next year. This is a growing trend, and I think I need to get on board with. Question is, which island would I set up on if I moved Solent Ships to the Caribbean? I would require further investigation. Perhaps many recon trips to work out where to go. Just noticing for the 17-day one-way trip from Southampton to Fort Lauderdale, prices are starting at around $900 per person. That's pretty good, isn't it? 17 days on board. The 17-day one-way trip to the Caribbean calls in at Cherbourg. This is on the Sky Princess. Calls in at Cherbourg, Vigo in Spain, then Lisbon in Portugal, Funchal and Madeira Islands, and then all the way over to Bermuda. And then a couple of days later, Fort Lauderdale. I'd be game for that one. Shipmate Ray Ridiculous has recommended St. Martin. That would be great. Okay, I'll have a look into that.
VTS, Red Zip 7. Good evening. Town Quay to cause, please.
Red Jet 7 VTS, that's all copy. Traffic information. Red Eagle approaching the Hound inbound. Red Jet 6 approaching North Thorn inbound. wide berth, still in force, SO number 4.
Shipmate.
That's all copy, thank you.
Shipmate Shepherd Book. Oh, he's asking what murky means. Oh, murky. I'll show you murky. There you go. That's murky. Actually, it's probably not quite murky.
Southampton VTS, Sky Princess.
Oh, Sky Princess is back on.
Sky Princess, VTS.
Yeah, evening, afternoon again. We're almost ready to start signaling up here. I'll give you a call once we're underway.
VTS, that's all copied. Traffic information, Red Eagle approaching the hand inbound.
All copy, thank you.
Oh, good. I think I saw the telehandler moving all those things across, so she has loaded up all her supplies. I'm going to make sure the outside microphone works. No point going to all this effort and then not hearing the horns, is there? Right, yeah, that's all working. Good. Good. Yeah, so that's shipmate Chef Book. He's from Florida. Sorry, not Florida, Texas. And yes, murky. It's where it's not really clear. It's sort of cloudy.
Salamanca, VTS.
Sort of cloudy. Not misty or foggy, but some lighter than that, but just a bit.
Salamanca, Southampton VTS, over.
I realise describing the word murky by using the word murky is not very effective. Shipmate Liz H.
VTS, that's all understood. There's no reported outbound traffic.
She says she's looking forward to the Sky Princess and a good food show at sea, 2nd of November, 24. Oh, yeah, okay. I heard someone else talk about this before. What is that? What is that then? I'm going to have a look at that and see what that is. That sounds good. I'm just having a quick look to see what this good food at sea is. I see there's lots of renowned chefs on board. Giving talks, perhaps? I don't know. Cooking? Oh, there's lots of chefs on board, isn't there? Can't say I know any of them. I don't really know many chefs. Well, I see. Oh, that sounds like a really interesting thing. Especially this time of year when the weather's not so good. You don't mind being in the ship, do you? Being on board and inside if there's lots of good food going on. Shipmate Leslie Clark says the Caribbean's far too hot. Been 3 times. P&O, Britannia, Transatlantic. Well, worth the money. Oh, worth the money. That's just a bit too hot. Okay. Shipmate Sharon Evans says we are on board, waving at the back as we set sail. I'm assuming meaning Sky Princess shipmate. Keep an eye out for you. You're lovely visible.
Record VTS, all copied, thank you.
Oh, we can hear VTS again now. Just reading back through the harbour tea rooms. Oh, he's back on the Sky in late April. Can't wait. Yeah, it's a popular ship, Sky Princess. I think it's a good level of cruise refinement on the Princess ships. Shepherd Book says, will Gordon be on board? No, I don't suspect they'll pay Gordon enough. Yeah, so that's not bad value if you... I mean, obviously you've got to fly back from the Caribbean. One-way cruises, I've been informed reliably, are often a good value proposition. Because obviously it's not a return to the same place, so you've got to sort out extra transport. That adds quite a bit of cost. So there you go, $900 for starting from. I think you have to add in a few extras. Well, the shipmate Liz H says, will I be broadcasting 2nd November? We will be portside forward with our big yellow hats. Excellent. Let's have a look. 2nd of November. Possibly, I would say. 2nd of November is a Saturday. Yeah, I would think so. Depending on the time. May have some other duties I'm committed to on that day.
Blade Runner 2 VTS, all copy, thank you.
If I'm not broadcasting, of course the cameras are streaming all the time, so you can always tune in and watch those. Oh, hello, shipmate's popping out on the hatch now. That's a good sign. Still got shipmates wandering around the top there. And like I say, yeah, it's a bit dark out there. Well, the ship might Legacy's life, says when is due to depart? Due to depart 21 minutes ago. Well, she was still busy loading stores, making sure there was enough rum on board and eggs. Eggs! Have you seen how many eggs the cruise ship uses? A phenomenal number of eggs. It's like pallets and pallets and pallets of them. I have no idea how many eggs per person they get through. Must be horrendous. Or tremendous, I should say. I mean, a lot of the cruise ships make their own, obviously, desserts and food on board. And they need eggs for that, so the egg consumption is quite high. Well, the shipmate Stephen Essex says, any good places to eat in Southampton for Friday night? Ooh, lots and lots.
Yes, Red Eagle, Northwest Netley.
If
Red Eagle VTS, that's all copied. Sky Princess on 46 that stations to depart.
If you could clarify the
All copies, thank you.
type of cuisine, that might help. If not, I can have a few random suggestions for you. There are lots of great places around. If you want good pub food and you're in this area of town, Platform Tavern's very good. Their pie is excellent.
Okay, Cows VTS, that's all copied. How many on board, please?
If you want a good tapas, La Regatta is very good. That's actually where Ferry Cam is. When I was above Ferry Cam, I can recommend La Regatta. Excellent tapas restaurant. But I do recommend going with at least, two of you is probably a bit of a push. It's better with a group of at least 4 of you. You get better selection. That's excellent. If you like Greek, there is a Greek restaurant not too far. George's Greek. It's sort of, if I can term it, family-style Greek restaurant. Healthily sized proportions. Also, the Red Lion pub. It's got a lot of history. One of the oldest pubs in the country. And also, again, that I would call that home-style pub food. And again, generous portions. That is excellent. And they're doing really well. I think they've had a change of chef lately. It's food there's very good. And then if you want an Indian, I always recommend Bayleaf on the High Street. Actually, it's right next door to the Red Lion. There we go. There's a few suggestions for you. And of course, the Dancing Man, actually, Dancing Man as well. I haven't eaten the Dancing Man for a while, but I've had a few good reports lately from the food from the Dancing Man. So it's been good. They have a very limited menu because their kitchen is, considering how big the building is, their kitchen is tiny and it's right upstairs at the back. But the ale is excellent. They have a whole massive variety. They've normally got at least 12 or more beers on tap that they brew themselves, probably more than 12. And they've got a good variety of beer. And yes, because they've got a limited menu, but the menu, what they do is very good. His shipmate Stephen Escott says over 20,000 eggs per cruise. That's 20,000 eggs per cruise. Let's say there's 3,000 on board. It's like 7 eggs each, isn't it? Well, I suppose it's one a day. Well, that's not too excessive, is it? You might not have eggs for breakfast. So yeah, that's not. It's still quite a lot of eggs, though, isn't it? Oh, is it? It's looking a bit murky on Netley Cam now. Oh, there you go, ship. Oh, here we go. Oh, I knew that would happen. Lines are coming down now. I know, as soon as I look away, something happens. Majority lines are coming down now. She'll just be singled up. And she'll let the last lines go and head on out. Hopefully she'll give us a jolly good rendition of a horn. We've got a southerly wind, should be blowing the sound towards the microphone. Traffic outside is it's not too bad. So we don't get a police car mooning past. Sky Princess, now I was going to say I thought she was quite new, but older than I remembered.
Sky Princess, Red Eagle.
Red Eagle, Sky Princess.
Yeah, evening, sir. Just inbound approaching Dockhead. Have we got time to get past on the reg before you leave it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks very much.
One of the ferries, making sure they can sneak past or sneak out. I'm not sure which way.
Seaways Endeavour VTS.
Sneak. I'm not sure which way there wasn't Wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about eggs because shipmate early said she'd skew the numbers if she was on board and she doesn't eat eggs. That's right. I'd skew it the other way. I'd have 2 or 3 eggs for breakfast.
Endeavour VTS, that's all copied. Thank you. Have a good one.
And I'd have 2 or 3 eggs for breakfast, 2 or 3 eggs for lunch. So yes, I'd certainly skew those numbers. Yeah, I was just looking. The Sky Princess, she's older than I remembered. I was like 2019, so 5 years old. Built at a cost of approximately $760 million US. Haven't had passenger or crew numbers yet, but I would imagine somewhere around 4,000 passengers on board. Pretty much full for double occupancy. Oh, there we go. We can see the Red Eagle, I think it is, coming in now. And she'll have 1,411 crew on board. Last refurbished in 2023. There you go. It's not long, is it? They don't go long for refurbishment. Sometimes they have these smaller refurbishments where they actually tweak a few things and change the restaurants and change a few things. Not a massive refurbishment. There we go. There's the Red Eagle coming in, sneaking in, keeping those Isle of Wight corkheads happy. They were a bit unhappy yesterday. They were delayed while the ferries had to go very slowly around the one manoeuvre, which was broken down at the bottom of Southampton water. Hi, that shipmates. Tony Robinson has asked, what are those orange objects at the quayside by the bow? I believe they're the loading ramps for the forklift. So when they are loading stores, it all comes on pallets, and they've got lots of forklifts whizzing around, or telehandlers. And I believe those allow the forklift to nudge up and drive onto the...
Yes, right, jet 6, crossing the height line, permission to continue.
They allow the forklift to nudge right up or drop goods right into the cruise ship. There you go, without falling into the water. So there's a combination of them. That's how I could tell she was due away soon, because I could see them putting them away. All the lines are down now. I think we could be away ever so shortly now, because there's no lines holding her in. She'll just be floating there. Oh, she's starting to move. I'm going to put the microphone on. I'm feeling ambitious. Sounds like it's raining. Oh, it is raining, isn't it? Oh no. Sorry about that. The camera was set in fast mode.
Red 6 VTS, yes, it's safe to do so. Caution Sky Princess at stations to depart over.
Thank you.
Is the weather thing saying it's raining, I wonder? No, it never says rain, it says 0. Oh, last couple of lines coming in. I don't think I've ever heard the rain before on the camera. Quite soothing. Like I'm in sort of meditation spa.
VTS, Red Osprey, okay.
Shipmate Artemis says it's very murky now. There you go, Shepherd's Book. This is now classified as very murky. I get a good view on Forley Cam as well. There's all the red jets shooting in. Oh, we're up to 4:30 now. 30 minutes late. Is she moving? Or is it my eyes? Oh, no, she's definitely moving. I don't think we'll get too many people out on deck now, though. Oh, I can see people sheltering. Some shipmates up on the top, and they're just sheltering underneath one of the overhangs there. Sounds like it's easing down. horns must be up, I think, by where the flags are flying. The ensign and the Union flag. And the white and red one is the pilot on board flag. I think someone's asked about that before. There we go, that's the flag. So the flag flying at the top is the red ensign, which is the Bermuda. Well, I think we for Bermuda. That's where she's registered. The Union flag, Union Jack is flying because she's in the UK. Princess flag is flying because she's a Princess ship, and the white and red flag is flying because she has a pilot on board. Well, the shipmate Alan Robillard says, how do they get the ropes ashore through the small holes in the ship? Can't really see it, so I should have pointed it out. They have a much smaller, lighter rope attached to the main ropes, and they throw those out or bring them ashore via pilot boats. And that's how they pull the main lines. Pull the main lines out, pull them tight. But yes, good question, shipmate. Yes, the main lines are really big and heavy. Oh, come on, where's the horns?
Mr. Station calling VTS, call again, please. Mercury, VTS, good afternoon.
There are a few shipmates out there, balconies. I'm pleasantly surprised about that, although the wind's coming from the south. They will be on the sheltered side, on the starboard side here.
Mercury, VTS, call the pilots on channel 09.
Can't believe this. Are we not having any horns today? What is going on? I remember to be back in time. They decide not to blast the horns. Well, I have to say, it's slightly disappointing. Oh, yes, that does look. Look at that. You can barely tell where the sea starts and the sky stops. Well, quite the haulage I was expecting. I was hoping she was going to play the theme to the Love Boat comedy from the 70s. So that seems to be the Princess way, but that's disappointing. I shall turn off the microphone. Well, I shall definitely get some blast on the horn, though. I don't know how many that was, though. Was that 4? Was it 4? I mean, 3 means I'm going backwards. I'm not quite sure what 4 means. Certainly not the theme from the Love Boat, anyway. Well, at least we got some horns. Not the best of conditions for a sail away, but let's hope Sky Princess finds some better conditions on her way to Tenerife. Sky Princess, she's off on a 12-day round trip to Canary Islands. Calling in.
Sand 4 mile VTS, that's all copied. Please ensure you're listening out on channel 9 for your pilot vessel. Do not pass your pilot boarding area till your pilot boards is on safely on board your bridge. And I confirm that your ABP gangway and linesmen are in place for your arrival.
She's calling in at Vigo in Spain, Funchal in Madeira, then Santa Cruz in Tenerife, and then Gran Canaria, and then Lanzarote in the Canary Islands, then back into Lisbon and Portugal way home, and then back to Southampton. Weather forecast for the Canary Islands is in the low 20s. So it should be quite a bit better than it is here in the port of Southampton, and probably not as murky. That was just one random part. I just thought she was going to start then with the proper melody. No, one part means turning to port. What we wanted though was the proper Love Boat theme. I haven't heard that in ages. Well, I mean, Sky Princess has barely left the dock, no Ocean Terminal 46 berth, and already she's started to camouflage into the murky conditions of today. Well, I think if it was 5 blasts, if it was 5, then 5 means get out of my way. Well, which is fair enough, considering the lack of visibility now. Gosh, it's not very good, is it? I think the rain's coming back. Oh, that's why the visibility is getting worse. What is the visibility? Visibility is down to 10 nautical miles. Now I can hear the pitter-patter of the rain. I should turn the microphone off. Picking up mopeds and things. Gosh, what miserable weather. Oh, in fact, I've noticed even on Netley now, I can't even see the dockhead. In fact, it's not even possible from itching. Oh, you can barely. Oh dear, this is going to be a short broadcast, shipmates. But hang on, we've got the MSC Virtuosa departing shortly afterwards. So don't come back for a second bite at the apple. Oh, even on Forley Cam, look at that. What is that? That is just awful, isn't it? God, that visibility's got to be less than 10 nautical miles. Surely, I can't even see. I can barely see the dock head, and that's like half a mile away. I think it's raining. Let me have a listen. Oh, look at that! I don't think I've broadcast in such poor conditions. Oh yeah, it's really raining. Look at that! Hardly left the dock, and you can't see a thing. Well, we've got another ship departing at 6 o'clock. It's the MSC Virtuosa, so perhaps the conditions will improve. I mean, I can't get much worse, can they? Well, the shipmate Amy's channel cap up. She says, oh, hello from Pennsylvania, one of my favourite states. Can't beat a good Philly cheesesteak sandwich. There we go. I do promise you there is a cruise ship out there somewhere. It's cloaked. It's in camouflage mode. Hi there, Jill Marsh. She's just looking at the radar. It'll be worse at 6 o'clock. Really? No. No way. Really? Oh no. Can't believe it. I'm not sure where to go with which camera because I can't see much on this one. I think it must be a cloud going through because now I've got a bit more visibility on Netlicam. Honestly, that's better than it was. Okay, no, I haven't switched to black and white to save money on electricity. This is actually in colour. Well, there, shipmate Jan Harvey says, will I be covering Arvia next Friday? We're on it for 15 days to the Caribbean. Yes, I will. Will indeed, shipmate. It is clearing up this way, but not clearing up that way. In fact, it's definitely getting worse that way. I mean, there is just... I mean, that is outrageous. That ship is only... probably... a matter of hundreds of yards away, and it's totally invisible. But over here on Netlicam, I think you can see the other side of the storm. See, look at that, it's clear now. We are in the eye of the storm. Yes, it is good here, but terrible here. It's really good when you've got good visibility over the horizon for some distance. It's amazing what you can see, the weather coming in and whizzing around. Yeah, there you go. There is Sky Princess poking through the cloud. Well, the shipmate Willie B says, do you think the weather could deteriorate to the point where we get mass honking? Or, do you know what? It was very close to it. Because of that, I mean, that's okay now if she's got visibility, but that is poor. That is really poor. Look what the weather says now. 3.6 nautical miles. That's more like it. That's what I call poor visibility. I'm not sure when the foghorns automatically start blasting in port. They do at some point. I'm not sure what that number is. Oh, look at that. Well, the shipmate David de Monsteret. Welcome aboard, shipmate, man. Thanks for becoming a member. Grab yourself a mug of grog down in the galley and make sure you join our Patreon. Make sure you join our Discord where you can exchange shipping chat with like-minded shipmates. And ahoy there, Harbour Tea Rooms.
Departing Southampton, down for coast.
And ahoy there, shipmate Harbour Tea Rooms. He's been a member for 2 months.
Princess Dockhead outbound. Wide berth still in force, SO number 4, Red Falcon and North Thorn inbound.
Oh, copy, thank you.
Yeah, that was a real heavy shower, that was. Shipmate Willie Beef suggests we should have joined the campaign for real honking. Yeah, absolutely, shipmate.
Southampton VTS, Sky Princess.
Where's the numbers?
Sky Princess, VTS.
Yeah, evening again, that's West of Shelf outbound, and I have the passenger and crew numbers if you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
VTS, send your passenger and crew numbers, please.
Okay, passengers 3675, crew 1364, totals 5039 plus myself.
VTS, all copy, thank you.
There we go. The Sky Princess has a maximum double occupancy capacity of 3668, so she's almost just slightly over that, so there must be a couple of cabins with a few people in. So yeah, that's a pretty full ship, not totally full, but pretty full. And what, 1364 cruise. There's a little light on the cruise, but generally not bad. Well, one of the shipmates did say that there is more rain coming. Be interesting to see what happens with that. Seem to have a little break in the rain at the moment. Ooh, can't say I'd be wanting to be on the sailboat in that. You'd have to find your oilies out for sure.
Town Anchor VTS, all copied, thank you.
Right, shipmates, I shall continue to follow Sky Princess down Southampton water. I'll leave the VTS radio on, and I'll be back at 6 o'clock for the MSC Virtuosa.
Roger 7 VTS, that's all copied. Traffic information, the Sky Princess, Western Shelf outbound. Roger 6 just departed a berth, outbound, and Y berth to reinforce SO number 4.
VTS Red Falcon, book in.
Red Falcon VTS, all copy, thank you.
VTS, ready, all short depart and roll clear for gas, please.
Right Eagle VTS, good evening, outbound the East Club Princess Lanes Lake now, clear town. Inbound the Blade Runner 2, just cleared East Bravo North Channel back to full power station.
All copy, thank you.
Commodore Clipper VTS, good evening. Commodore Clipper BTS, that's all received. Traffic information, Roger, UKD Bluefin, just past North Surrey Buoy, outbound and pass over New Ground, sir. Update you with traffic shipper.
VTS Red Jet 7 passing northwest nightly. Permission to carry on with P, please.
Razor 7 BTS, clear to proceed.
All copy, thank you.
UKD Bluefin BTS receives the Commodore Clipper, approximately 8 nautical miles, actually 9 nautical miles southwest of the tower, inbound proceeding to west of the tower. VTS, Red Falcon just passing the northwest Netley. Permission to continue. Red Falcon, VTS, clear to proceed. Thank you. Sky Princess VTS, good evening. The Dredger Sand Volmar Brown and Boy now, using north of the right in main channel, aware of you. There is northboarding traffic from the NAB into Southampton. Next one in, Commodore Clipper, 15 minutes away to west of the tower for Portsmouth. West Engineer, VTS, afternoon. Transmission clear, however, weak. Challenger 2, VTS. Challenger 2, VTS, alt received. Call again, please, when underway. Call again when underway. Red 6 VTS, outbound traffic, Sky Princess, caution, turn clear channel out to the east. Inbound traffic, the Sand Fulmar, north of the right middle, and using the main channel in 40 berth. Wide berth passing as a number 4.
VTS Red Jet 7, shortly departing Town Quay for West Coast. That's all, copy, thank you.
Red Eagle, look out. All copy, thank you.
Roger 7, VTS.
VTS, Red Jet 7.
Evening, sir. Just be reminded again, there's a white bird passing SO number 4, please, for the, with Tony.
White bird passing SO number 4, thank you.
Yeah, VTS, Watonia.
Tony, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yeah, we actually just we just finished now. So white berth and we lifted now. We should be departing over the next 5-10 minutes up to 104 berth. We 4.8 now. Exemption 1159 with 182 assisting, and we have 13 POB.
Well, Tony, VTS, that's all received. Next planned departure, the MSC Virtuosa 1800 from 102, and NOK Constellation 1900 from SCT3. However, inbound San Fulmar approaching front line main channel in for 41st starboard again.
Yep, okay, that's all copied. Thank you.
Red Jet 7 VTS.
VTS, Red Jet 7.
Restrictions lifted, sir.
That's all copied. Thank you.
Evening, Jason.
Challenger 2 VTS. Challenger 2 VTS, receive inbound traffic for Portsmouth, ferry Commodore Clipper passing south of Nabby's Buoy.
VTS, Red Jet 6, Northwest Natalie, in permission to continue speed, please.
Ranger 6 VTS, clear to proceed.
Thank you.
Red Osprey, stand forward. Yes, good evening, sir. Just wondered what your intentions are. We're going to carry on this course about 260 and then do the sweep and turn around the brambles and stay in the channel. Fantastic. Thanks very much, sir.
Red Osprey and San Fulmar, this VTS, copy your passing arrangements.
VTS, Virtuosa, that's just underway now from SO4 in 4104.
What only have VTS received, thank you, sir. Just be aware the MSC Virtuosa from 102 hasn't called in yet.
All copy, thank you.
UKD Bluefin VTS received, sir. Cat VTS. Where are you heading to, sir? That's received, sir.
Southampton MSC Virtuosa, good evening.
MSC Virtuosa VTS, good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, VTS, Virtuosa, yeah, evening to you. Service 2102, draft 8.43, Alpha Sherwood. Figures, passengers is 5150, and crew is 1697.
MSC Virtuosa, that's all received, thank you, sir. Inbound traffic. The Whittonia is now approaching Greenland for 104, aware of you. The Treasure Sand Fulmar approaching northeast, gonna deploy in for 40 berth, starboard to Quay, aware of you. Yes, you're clear to sail.
Okay, that's all received. That's singled up, so we should be away on time, if not slightly with it.
Received, sir, copy.
Southampton VTS with Jet 6, good evening, shortly away from Town Quay.
Red 6 VTS, evening inbound traffic with Tonya, cleared of Greenland, bound for 104. The Treasure Sand Fulmar, passing West Bramble inbound main channel.
VTS, that's all received, thank you.
VTS Red Falcon, shortly departing Royal Pierce Cows.
Red Falcon, VTS ma'am, good evening. With Tony approaching Hound in for 104. Dredger Sand Fulmar, approaching Airborne Gap in for 40 berth. Just be aware of an echo that should transmit.
That's copied, thanks, and we'll look into that.
Bridget 7 VTS, good evening, inbound traffic. Dredger Sand Fulmar, Bourne Gap in for 40 berth, starboard to Quay. Outbound the MSC Virtuosa at station from 102, way 1800 Tribune time.
VTS MSC Virtuosa, we're underway from 102, swinging bound to port in the middle swing ground.
MSC Virtuosa, VTS receives inbound to port middle swing ground, thank you. Watonia VTS.
VTS, Watonia.
MSC Virtuosa, side away from 102. Using middle swing ground, about to port.
Middle swinging ground. Yeah, lovely job. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we'll stand. We'll stay this side of Pierhead if need to be.
So just be aware the Sand Fulmar caution turn now she's straight in for 40 berth.
Yeah, we keep clear of that one. No problem. Thank you.
Oh, excuse me, shipmates. What awful visibility. MSC Virtuosa, I don't know if you heard that on the radio. I think the radio's working. Yeah, it's just radioed in. Oh, there you go. She's now appearing. Captain said that, pilot said that off she goes. Oh, she's going on quite fast, isn't she? She's already radioed in. She's quite a full ship. Radioed in with 5,150 passengers on board. She has a maximum passenger capacity of... well, somewhere in the region of 6,000. So she's not totally full, but she's certainly not empty. Oh, at least we can see these screens in the carousel bar. I think that is at the stern of the MSC Virtuosa. But visibility is poor, isn't it? Well, we're down to 9 nautical miles. What can we see from Netley Camp? Oh, can't really see much on Netley. Not much on Itchin.
VTS, Red Osprey, okay.
Yep, it's pretty awful.
Red Osprey, VTS, the MSC Virtuosa underway from 102 using middle swing ground.
Oh, copy, thank you.
I think the best thing you could probably do today, shipmates, is if you're on board, is get down to that buffet, find something warm to eat, and then snuggle up in a lovely corner of a bar somewhere with a rum-based cocktail and, of course, a good book. That's probably the best way, because you're not going to see a great deal out of the windows. MSC Virtuosa shop on quite a good cruise on. Quite a little tiny one. I don't think you may not, depending on what the weather's like, you might not see much. It's very mild out there at the moment. She's off on a 4-day round trip to Northern Europe. She's calling in at Cherbourg tomorrow. Then Zeebrugge the day off on the 19th, and then back here on the 20th. So quite a short one. Almost a Christmas markety one, but I don't think it's too early for the Christmas markets. Shipmate Shepherd Books is a good book, or someone good to talk to. Well, yeah, there's always that. There's always plenty of shipmates on board the ships. Shipmate Ultimate says, any waivers need to waive a torch at the captain. Yeah, I don't know about a torch. Yeah, torch should actually probably work on your mobile phone. The old flashlight option. Other than that, I'm going to be struggling, because it has become quite murky. In fact, I'm just looking over here on port cam, and look at that. It's even worse. Oh, what miserable weather. Not only a red funnel throws off. Lots of stationary traffic I've noticed. I think traffic might be bad in port today. Mr. Cootie's restaurant there, looking bright and shiny. Okay, well, I'm going to check the weather for the rest of the week. I haven't actually thought about that. And we've got quite a few ships tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be... Oh, tomorrow is going to be actually pretty decent. Sunny, cloudy at the end of the day. Friday's going to be foggy in the morning. Oh, that'll be a good one. Check that out on Ferrycam Friday in the morning. If that's foggy, there'll be all sorts of honking going on all the time. And then a bit damp in the evening. And then Saturday... Saturday's going to be sunny in the evening. Okay, that's good. Well, Sunday's going to be really windy. It's funny old weather. Ooh. Yes, I mean, it's not actually very cold out. It is only 17 C, 96% humidity, but it just feels like a damp November day, doesn't it? I can't see much on the other cameras. Disappointingly, we didn't get any hooting or honking from Sky Princess earlier. It's a bit of a shame. We've got 3 departures tomorrow. We've got the Queen Mary 2, the Ada Prima, and the Aurora. Ada Prima will be an excellent one. She'll be really brightly lit up. And Aurora's at 4:30, and then we've got Ada Prima at 7:30, and then Queen Mary 2. That's pretty good times, isn't it? We can watch the Aurora depart, and then have a buffet galley break, and then come back and watch the other 2. Well, Ada Prima is right at the far end, but we should see her as she departs. And Friday is quite busy as well. Friday we have 3 departures on Friday. Disney Dream, Britannia, and MSC Virtuosa. Saturday, Ventura and Iona. And Sunday is quite a busy one again. We have Disney Dream again, MSC Virtuosa, and then Norwegian Star. Still got quite a few ships coming and going in port at the moment. Although as the end of the month reaches, they start to redeploy to warmer climes. Excellent. Blues Banner Bay Blues, says Mr. Whippy's in the park. Yes, I noticed earlier someone had actually parked their car right by Mr. Whippy's van, so it was obviously too wet to get out of their car. Ellie Millie doesn't mind this weather, so it's very autumnal. Well, actually, it is very autumnal. It is very mild, so it's not as bad as it looks, really, is it? I'm always shocked when I go out. I think to myself it's going to look awful. Feel awful, I mean, feel cold, but actually it's very mild. I've been able to use the old motorcycle more than I anticipated at the moment. Here she is, reversing round to the middle swing ground. Shipmate CS28. Oh, she's noticed that the Sky Princess is rather quiet compared to the other sisters. Oh, interesting.
Prolific VTS, all copy, thank you.
I had noticed that some of the princesses are quieter, but I'd not associated which one it was. And you think it might be Sky Princess. Ah. Maybe her horn's broken. Hi there, shipmate Ricky Corporal. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Mr. Cootie's brightly lit restaurant there. The only bit of colour in this very grey landscape, especially when you go back to Ferry Cam. It's just, look at that, grey everywhere, isn't it? Earlier on we could really struggle to see. No, you can't over there. Look, can you tell where the sea ends and the sky starts? That's very tricky, isn't it?
The Sandformer VTS, that's all copied. The Red Falcon dock head outbound. MSC Virtuosa in the middle swinging around. Needs to swing then outbound. VTS, understood, thank you.
No, didn't hear any of that radio transmission. She's starting her swing now. You can see the disturbance in the water at the stern there. The old Azipods doing their thing. If you look over here, there is a ferry there somewhere. You can't see it, can you? Let's spot the ball competition. There we go. Into the swing. Well, the shipmate Jan Clapman says, I hope Mr. Whippy is selling hot soup. I don't think Mr. Whippy sells hot soup, but he does sell hot coffee. I think he sells hot chocolate as well, and tea. Well, I'm pretty sure he doesn't do soup. Well, their shipmate Legacy's Life says, isn't this the ship that a woman sadly fell overboard from? It is. It is indeed. In fact, is a...
BTS, Eleanor Woods, getting underway from 44 up to the MYK Constellation away.
BTS, that's all copied. The MSC Virtuosa in the middle swinging round, swinging then outbound.
Roger, thank you.
As apparently she was a 27, 28-year-old Colombian lady. Oh, I can see a torch. Hey! Someone's listening. Oh, very good shipmate. He's probably getting a wet hand. Good effort. Yeah, that's the only way I can see. That works well, though, doesn't it? That's very effective. Well, thanks for that, shipmate. Not sure you are. Someone's watching television. What are they watching? Is it the news? What's the news or Southampton Football Club losing? Luckily, they didn't lose this weekend, Southampton Football Club. Mainly because they didn't play. Well, a little bit of colour up at the top. I'm going to investigate this bit of colour. Let's have a look at the bars. Who's brave enough to be up on the top, up out? There are a few people. I suspect they're undercover there. Oh no, there are quite a few people, aren't there? I quite like this bar on the back. There's a very similar one on the MSC Euribia. I don't remember what it was called. It's quite small, but the service is very prompt. And the chap behind there knew my order very quickly.
Viking Sentinel, BTS, good evening.
A good bit of thrust going there, getting that spinning quickly. Excellent blue spanner day, blue blue says the
Viking Sentinel VTS, that's all copied. There's no reported inbound traffic there.
Cootie's new name is Deja Vu, which I didn't think was probably the most appropriate name for an Indian restaurant. It has connotations of something repeating on itself in the morning. Well, this is bright and colourful as this building is. It's right in the way. I'll go over here. Let's check to see if the picture's really jerky. It looks really jerky on my computer, but hopefully it's good in the stream. Hopefully, see any more flashlights or torches being waved. Well, there should be Shepherd Book. He says,
Eleanor VTS 7.
am I suggesting the local foot club isn't very good?
VTS Eleanor.
Eleanor VTS, further traffic information, the Wittonia Western Shelf inbound for 104 berth.
All saved, many thanks.
Well, the local football club is in the Premiership. That's the top division here for football, or soccer as you may call it. And Southampton have moved back up. They're normally in the Premiership, but last year they went down to the division below. This year they're back up to the division, the Premiership division, but they're right at the bottom, which is typically where they linger. Ideally, their ambition is just not to be relegated down to the lower division next year again. So, are they very good? No, they're not very good. But I'd like to see them in the Premiership. It's good for the port to have Southampton Football Club in the Premiership. You get lots more press coverage, lots more in the news, and if you are a fan, it's easier to watch the games if you're in the Premiership. Oh dear, poor camera's struggling. This camera might be a bit better in this sort of visibility. Well, there should be anyone else. It says Captain. The picture's good. Oh, good, because it's just really jerky on my computer. I was hoping it was a my computer problem. The other week it kept shutting off the graphics cards. I wonder if I've got a problem somewhere. Oh, there shipmate E&D says picture's fine. Oh, great, good. Oh, thanks for that, shipmate. I never knew. I'll have to go back and check, and I always forget. That does look like it's monochrome, doesn't it, at the moment? It's not, honestly. It is colour. Maybe if I go over here. You get a bit of...
VTS, Red Jet 7, passing northwest Netley. Permission to carry on with speed, please.
Red Jet 7 VTS, yes, with caution. The Wittonia ahead of you is in for 104 berth. The Spitzer Eleanor just coming out of Ocean Dock up for SCT. And the MSC Virtuosa virtually completed her swing. She'll shortly be outbound.
That's all, copy. Thank you.
Yeah, it's oh good, visibility. Somewhere there is a tug in the distance, lurking in the murk. Yeah, this is proper murk. Who said it's proper murk? Someone said it's proper murk. Oh, that's Artemis. Shipmate Artemis. Yeah, that's properly murky. That is just. Yeah, it's not really raining. It's just sort of, it's not really misty or drizzly. It's just murky. It's like a cup of tea when the milk's slightly off. It's a bit murky. Yeah, oh, MSC Virtuosa. Yeah, she's just off on a 4-day. 4-day trip to Europe, calling in at Cherbourg in France and then Zeebrugge in Belgium, or Bruges, depending on your flavour of the month. After that, she's got 5 more cruises, another one in Europe, another European one, and then a 14-day down to Tenerife, and then a 15-day to the Caribbean. And then a 16-day from the Caribbean back. Well, no, hang on, that's 18 day. Oh, that's it, really. That's the last one, isn't it? 18 day. Yeah, that's the last one. So the last one is 8th of November. No, she only has 3 more. Oh, that's it. Yeah, 3 more cruises from the port of Southampton before she retires to the Caribbean. Traffic's still busy down there. I suppose it's 6:15, still in the rush hour. Rush hour's never helped by rain. Come on, focus. Come on. Even the camera's struggling to identify what it's looking at. There we go. Yeah, according to weather forecast, Friday will be foggy. Though Friday morning could be quite exciting, depending how foggy it is. If it's really foggy, the ferries stop running, and then we get massive backups in the car park, and ferry cam becomes really busy when all the car park here is full of cars, the road blocks up, all the foghorns are honking.
VTS, MSC Virtuosa. Swing complete proceeding out. Go up here, head boy. Copy the Wittonia. And the San Fulmar.
MSC Virtuosa, VTS, that's all copied. The Red Osprey also approaching northwest Natalie.
Okay, all received.
Well, at least we had one waver with a torch. That was excellent. Highly visible. One thing that most people have these days is a mobile phone on them. Most of them seem to have torches or flashlights. And yeah, they are very visible. And dark, they're quite visible. But this was really visible. I don't think we've done a broadcast in such disappointing conditions before. Hi there, shipmate Stuart says it looks like it's mizzling. I'm not sure if it's mizzle really. It's close to mizzle, definitely close. Oh, I can see it in the lights actually. No, stop it, focus. Oh, I think it is actually raining. Right, it might be quite heavy drizzle. Oh, is somebody sending Morse code from their cabin light down there? I saw that. Trouble is, I can't read Morse code.
VTS, Red Osprey, Northwest Netley in, permission to continue, and can we have a dockhead tie gauge reading, please?
Red Osprey VTS, yes, it'd be safe to do so. The dockhead tie gauge 2.26, and the MSC Virtuosa pierhead out there.
That's all, copy, thank you.
Oh, come on, focus, you miserable camera. I think that's... I'm not really sure that's drizzle. That looks more like rain, doesn't it, really? Wonder what the weatherman's saying. Weatherman's saying 2.1. It's 1.7 nautical miles of visibility. I can't see anything. Look, if you look on Itchin Cam, I can barely see dock head. Apparently it's over there somewhere in the distance. I think we're going to struggle to see much this evening, shipmates. I think we'll probably... I can't even see much. Oh dear. I think this could be quite a short broadcast.
Sky Princess VTS.
Oh, Sky Princess is back on the radio. She must be... Where is she then? She must be... Well, she must be off round... Probably around the Nab anchorage, I would have thought. Somewhere around that way. Yes.
VTS, there's no reported inbound traffic. The UKD Bluefin, approximately 5 miles to the south of Nab Tower, working on the spoil ground.
These cameras are normally very good at focusing, but when it's really foggy, drizzling, mizzling, pizzling, dizzling like this, there's just not enough contrast. It's just very difficult. Shades of grey. If John Major was out there, you wouldn't see him, would you? Perfect camouflage for the old Prime Minister. Well, at least we got one flashing torch, or a whizzing torch. That was pretty good. get any honking. Never mind. But stay tuned, shipmate. I'm going to try and keep up the live streams while I can.
Heading cross.
Because I am conscious once we get to the end of the month, it's going to get darker, and also lots of the ships are redeploying to much better areas, like the lovely Caribbean, for instance. I think one shipmate recommended, St. Martin, did they? Is that where I recommended where I should go? Should definitely go to St. Martin, Caribbean, though. I'll redeploy myself. Well, we got someone else flashing a balcony light, perhaps. They are sending Morse code. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, this is SOS. I can definitely see that. That's very distinctive. I think it's SOS they're flashing. I haven't run out of rum already, have they? Surely not. I like that. That was quite effective. There's another cabin flashing as well. I think there is. I can never tell if people are flashing the cabin lights or if they just can't work out what that light switch does on the side of the wall. And they go, what does this light switch do? And they're busy flicking it away, not realising it's flashing the outside light. But I think that's someone doing that on purpose. Well done. Oh, there's the tone, yeah. Well, of course, they could be having a bit of a rave in their room, of course. I hadn't thought about that. Well, whoever you are, shipmates, we could definitely see you. Yes, I did wonder if they were flashing SOS, but I couldn't quite decide. Oh, miserable weather. Can't even see. Well, you could just about make out that there's a cruise ship there. Oh. Just turn off the noise of the rain. There we go. Well, shipmates, hope you've enjoyed that one.
Viking Sentinel, VTS.
Well, I'll keep on following the best I can. I'm probably going to struggle past Dockhead, so I should probably broadcast fairly swiftly.
VTS, no, there's no reporting of bad traffic.
But like I say, I will try and keep up the broadcast while the weather is lighter, he says jokingly. And then I can see all the ships start redeploying to warmer climes, and then we won't see so many. But we will have 3 tomorrow. We've got Aurora at 4:30, then Ada Prima at 7:30. She'll look really good. Ada Prima will be really brightly lit. So that's the disco at sea, that one. And then Queen Mary 2 at 8 o'clock. Saturday, we'll have the Disney Dream, the Britannia, the MSC Virtuosa. Sunday, Ventura and Iona. Iona on a Sunday. That can't be right. Iona's not here on a Sunday. No. I got the days wrong. Yeah, I've got the days wrong. What days have I got wrong there? Oh, anyway, there's lots of ship movements coming up the next couple of days. Yes, you wouldn't know, but there are ships passing here. Well, the shipmate Talidan says, hi from Southampton. Hi there, shipmates. Ooh, yeah. This is murky weather. Right, shipmates, many thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. Many thanks to my PayPal donors, Patreons, members of the channel, and of course, most of all, the Blue Spatter crew. I shall follow these ships briefly, but I think we're going to lose sight of them very shortly due to this, quite frankly, not very pleasant weather. And I shall see you over the next coming days. Maybe I don't know what day it is today. That could be an issue. Oh no, it is Wednesday. So yeah, Thursday. I shall attempt to broadcast Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think I can do it. I'll see how it goes. Right, until next time, shipmates.
MSC Virtuosa, stand former.
Stand former, the MSC Virtuosa.
Yeah, hi Rob. I'm just going to get past this buoy here, the starboard, and start bringing the speed down. Obviously port to port, and I'll stay on the starboard side of the channel as safe as I can.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you for the call. Yeah, red to red with yourself. Thank you.
Have a good one. Thank you.
BTS, Red Eagle, just departing Cows.
Red Eagle BTS, that's all copied traffic information. Red Falcon approaching the Hook outbound. And the MSC Virtuosa dockhead outbound will be a clear channel vessel at the precautionary area.
All copied, thank you.